Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 16, Week 3, Round 2. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 7-0. Let's see who my opponent is this round. Sooki. And look at the portrait that Sooki has. We could be in some trouble. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. Alright, you see here a pretty even split between the green on my side and the red on Sooki's side. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. Here in the GAC stats, you can see that my lifetime scores are quite a bit higher than Sooki's. I mean, this lifetime 236, that's really low. 38 undersize, only 25 clears, only 358 offensive wins. That is really low. 206 defense. So I think that Sooki probably hasn't played very much. I'm betting that she would set a defense or not set a defense, maybe let it auto set. And that's where she'd get the defense from and rarely ever played offense. Until recently, because look at the stats for this GAC. Rank 801, score is 27,000, that's 1,000 more than my score. That's nearly tied with her best score ever. So Sooki has suddenly started playing GAC, and that's probably because she got the Galactic Legend. In the roster summary, you can see that Sooki has 400,000 more galactic power than I do. She has a higher top 80 and a higher top 65, a higher character GP and a higher ship GP. We each have 100 Zetas, and I have a tiny edge in speed at the top of the roster, but it's really not significant at all. I have 4 more Gear 13 characters, but Sooki has double the number of Gear 12 characters. Sooki also has a few more Gear 11 and above. I have close to double the number of 6-dot mods, and I do have more mods with high-speed secondaries, but it is not a huge advantage. In the Relics Summary, you can see that even though I have 4 more Relic characters, Sooki has more total Relic levels, and a lot of that is right here in the Tier 7s. Sooki has 4 Tier 7s to my 1, and Sooki only has 1 character that she's left at Tier 1 to 2, whereas I have 13 characters at Tier 1 to 2. In the meta characters is where we see Sooki's biggest advantage, and that is Galactic Legend Rey. Sooki does not have General Skywalker, and her Malak is only Gear 12. In the key characters, everything looks very similar to mine. In the important ships, her Negotiator is only 6 stars, and her Malevolence is only 5 stars. Well, let's go back to the game and take a closer look at Sooki's roster. So as expected, Sooki is using Rey in the arena and the Negotiator in the fleet arena. Now, I don't think that this is the Rey squad that I will see in Grand Arena, because it has Jedi Revan and General Kenobi and Hermit Yoda, and those guys are going to go on different Grand Arena squads. As you might expect, a lot of the characters here in the Relics are the characters needed to get Rey, so we've got a whole bunch of Resistance. We only have a few dark side characters: Darth Revan, Bastila Shan, Darth Vader, and General Grievous. In the Gear 12s is where we find things like the Bounty Hunters, the Night Sisters. We've got Darth Malak here. We've got the Sith Triumvirate. We've got Geonosians. So this is a very solid roster. A few compromises were made in order to get the Galactic Legend, but overall, still a very solid roster. All right, let's take a look at the defenses. Now, Sooki has done something very interesting here. Oftentimes, when someone at my GP has a Galactic Legend, they put the GL on defense and then complete garbage. Sooki has not done that. In the bottom zone, we've got Rey, and this is an interesting comp with Zalbar. So she's got an extra tank on this squad. That'll make this a little bit more difficult. And then we've got this Finn resistance squad. In the top zone, we've got a good CLS squad, we've got Geonosians, and we've got Grievous. Now what concerns me is I want to use Vader with Traya against Rey, and Vader and Traya are my two Geonosian counters. Let's take a look at what I did on defense. I'm trying to stop her from clearing the top two zones. So I've put my Padme, my Darth Revan, and my Grievous all in this zone. If she does get through there, I've got my Thrawn and my Grievous in the back, so maybe this might give her a little bit of trouble. We'll see. And in the bottom, I had to go a little bit lighter. So I've got my Newt squad and my Bosk squad, not very threatening there. And in the back, I put garbage. I've got Phoenix, and I've got this throwaway scoundrel squad. So I do expect her to just run through my bottom zones. I'm hoping that I stop her here in the top zone, and then I can run through her top zone and take out this Finn squad. I'll try Rey. If I don't beat Rey, then I probably lose, but maybe because of the way I set my defense, I've got my fingers crossed that maybe I can win even without beating Rey. So I'm going to come back tomorrow to make my attacks. That will give Sooki a chance to make her attacks first, I hope. And that way I'll know exactly what I have to do, if I have to beat Rey, or if I can ignore Rey and just take out the rest of her squads. So we'll come back tomorrow and we'll play our matches. Alright, so let's take a look at what Sooki did against my defense. She got the full clear, but only a 2086 means that she lost a battle. That's right here against Newt. She did one-shot all of these squads. She, of course, one-shot the two garbage squads in the back. And she one-shot both of my fleets. I was a little surprised about this. I thought that she might struggle with my fleets. So I could have put General Skywalker on defense, and that might have gotten me another hold. But I wanted to save as much as possible for offense. Really, the only chance I have of winning this is if I can take down Rey with my Vader squad. So we're going to start with that. I really don't expect to win here, but we'll give it a try. So we're going to go with this comp. I've never done this before. I've seen lots of videos explaining how to do it, but I've never done it myself. I don't know if my characters are fast enough to pull this off, but I've got nothing to lose. So we put the weapons tech on Vader. We're going to go merciless. And force crush. Oh, my phone is ringing. Force Crush. Ooh. Let's give this to Thrawn. Thrawn is going to pass turn meter to Traya. And Traya will isolate Zalbar. Then we're going to Fracture Ray. See if we can get some stuns. Hit Ray. And we'll go Merciless. Force Crush. And this is it. All the marbles. Yes! See if we can get rid of Poe. No. Oh, he's in damage immunity. Darn it. That was dumb. We'll give this to Traya. Get a shock. Okay, now he's in damage immunity. And Poe is out of damage immunity. Let's go ahead and get rid of Poe. Force Crush. See if we can stun. Nope. This back to Vader. Go Merciless. Get rid of Finn. Fracture. Oh, he's in damage immunity. Darn it! I need him to take a turn. I shouldn't have fractured him. That was so dumb. Okay, I need to put this on auto basic. Okay, there we go. 60 banners. Woo! All right. Now that that worked, I need to make the rest of my plan. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Now to make this work, I need to stretch my squads. So I need to do Night Sisters here against Grievous. Go ahead and stun. See if we can stun here. Get rid of that damage immunity on Droideka. And we'll do the Plague. Another stun on B2. Go after Droideka. A dodge, of course. Assist from the grave. AoE will take out Droidica. Then I'm going to need a revive from Daka. Ooh, that was a terrible revive. There we go. Get a stun. Stun. There we go. Finish him. 55 banners. Against the Geonosians, we're going to take in Jedi Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolee, Old Ben, and Hermit Yoda. Going to mark the Brood Alpha. Big hit. Do an ability block. I actually should probably be doing this against Poggle, but too late now. Spread the buffs. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and mark Toggle. We'll call Revan. So the big hit will go here against Old Ben. And 59 banners. I'm going to do a CLS mirror match. I'm going to stun Chewbacca. Goodbye, Chewie. By Han. $55. Okay, we've got Radis, and we've got Home 1. This is why she was able to clear my ships, is she saved both the Negotiator and the Malevolence for offense. Alright, here I'm going to take Bastila, Gas, Ezra, Plo Koon. This will save my clone troopers to go with Shock T in case there's something good in the back. $61 banners there. Let's hope there's nothing good in the back. Moment of truth. Ewoks and Karth. Okay. Against the Ewoks, we're going to go with Nest. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Gear 11 Ewoks. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable. Get rid of Elder. If I lose this because of a failed Nest solo, I am going to be so angry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No Zalbar on this squad because Zalbar was with Rey. I am so frustrated right now about that Ewok thing. That was unbelievable. stun. Stun again. Stun there. $60 banners. Okay, I'm gonna do some math. If my calculations are correct, I need to average a 56 to win. Versus the Radis. Here we go. Get the Falcon. AoE. We'll bring in Plo Koon to clean up Anakin. And we'll drive turn meter. Put the buff on everyone. Okay. Big hit. Bring in Snips, get rid of that Foresight on Poe, and hit him hard. There we go. 61. And we're going mirror match here. Let's hope it works. Almost brought in the wrong U-wing. We'll go after Wedge. I wonder if I should do this against Biggs. Woo! Okay, Biggs is out. AoE. Let's bring in Cassian. Try and get rid of Nice. Okay. Come on, we need some assists. This is healing, right? Yes. We'll bring in our own Phantom for a big hit. What does this do? Alright, it wasn't pretty, but 57 banners should be enough. Okay, 2093 to 2086 is the final. I can't believe that my nest got taken down by those Ewoks. It was just really unfortunate timing. Oh, very nice match, Sooki. Thank you very much for the challenge, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.